Good morning. I'm Ed Gonzalez, Harris County Sheriff. Earlier this week, we were informed by Arkema Company officials that they had lost the ability to refrigerate the organic peroxides they use to manufacture plastic materials. As a result, we have been expecting these chemicals to eventually catch fire. This is why we helped coordinate an evacuation of all residents within a 1.5 mile radius. That fire happened around midnight. Our deputies encountered smoke and complained of respiratory irritation. One was taken to a nearby hospital by ambulance, and 14 drove themselves to the hospitals to be evaluated. At last check, 13 of the 15 deputies had been released by the hospital, and the other 2 were still being checked out. Arkema Company officials and the Harris County Fire Marshal's office have told us that exposure to smoke from these organic peroxides is similar to standing over a burning campfire. Based on this information, we believe the smoke is a non-toxic irritant. The Fire Marshal's office plan from the beginning was to allow this fire to burn itself out. Firefighters are taking a defensive posture to prevent it from spreading.
This morning, as expected, for all of the research that was done by myself and others, we found out that we had one of the box vans that there was a chemical decomposition, chemical reaction that resulted in a fire at that location. There were a number of the small containers that are inside the box van that did rupture. We had heard some popping noise coming from that area, then gray smoke, and then followed by a fire. It is my understanding that this is one of 3 of the containers that they had lost refrigeration on, and so we can expect similar type of decomposition in those other trailers, maybe even all 9 of them before it's over with. So so far what has happened is exactly what we expected was going to happen. We're still in a defensive posture. We're holding our perimeter. Our law enforcement partners are holding that perimeter. I don't want the public to think that these are massive explosions. Right. We're trying to make sure that our citizens are comfortable in what's going on and that they know the truth. And so with that, these are small container ruptures that may have a sound, of a pop or something of that nature. This is not a massive explosion.